Sports Stars Magazine here with one of the senior stars going out on top like any great senior should, Cameron Massoudi. Just such a force at the net, especially in the last 3 sets, especially in the 4th set. You could see the finish line, man. I could see your guys' smiles out there, but you know, and I was almost bummed for you that the way the rotation worked out, that you got subbed out. You know, that because I know you wanted
to be in there.
Because I saw you like go by and like, you know, give Jake, you know, fist bump and the rest of the guys and whatnot. But I mean, obviously you had the best show in the house, you know, your best seat in the house to be able to watch it, you know, watch it conclude. So what are the emotions right now, man?
I mean, it's just a lot of emotions. You know, it's the end of a long journey. I sacrificed a lot, you know, in the season for 6 months now, and you know, I've missed, you know, a lot of stuff with my friends. Senior year, I missed my senior prom, a lot of different events for school, different masses, senior mass. So I mean, it's just kind of surreal that it's come to an end now, and I'm not a volleyball player anymore. I'm just going to college now. I'm going to be a student, and just kind of, you know, I'm leaving my family in there. That's my family, and we had a great group of guys. So it's just reflecting back, it was a grind, and I think it was really, really worth it. It paid off, obviously, but you know, it's just I'm sad. You know, it's over, and graduating tomorrow. It's definitely a lot of emotions right now.
I mean, not to say that even if you were playing volleyball in college, but I mean, especially, you know, I mean, I knew that, you know, even before, you know, the postseason started. So did it just not to say that the whole group didn't appreciate it and cherish it, but like for you especially, you make, you know, that huge block or whatever, and then, you know, and then the rotation comes around and you get subbed out and you're thinking like that's the last one there's ever going to be. And I made it a good one.
Yeah, I was thinking going out there, I was like, I gotta lay it all out there. I rolled my ankle in the first set, so I was playing through some pain, and I just knew I had to get it done, because I mean, that's my last time ever being on a volleyball court in a Mater Dei uniform, or in any uniform for that matter. So it meant the world to me that, you know, I was out there with my guys and I was able to impact the game.
I asked both Dylan and Jack this, you know, either during the postseason or, you know, at practice the other day, and I want to make sure to ask you, like, just what do you hope, not just because you're state champions, along with being regional champions and section champions and Trinity League champions, but just, you know, especially, you being such a huge part of this senior class. What do you hope that when people look back 10, 25, 50, 100 years from now, that people say about this group that was, you know, such a huge contributing factor in making not just history at Mater Dei, but history in California?
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing I want to look back on, and the thing I've always said is, you know, I don't think we're the most talented group in Mater Dei history. You know, last year we had a great team, the year before that, but I think we're the most closely knit team. And I think looking back, what I want people to remember and see is kind of how we stuck together and just really, you know, used our teamwork and our bond to our advantage. And I think that's something that really got us far, is when we were down, when we were not playing well, we had each other's back, and we really came through for each other, and it was a great brotherhood. You know, we spent 6 months literally every day, minimum 2 hours of practice together. So it was really a great run, and I want people to remember that this was just a brotherhood.
Because you guys are a brotherhood and a family, and then we get to see the entire family out there. Like, how awesome was that photo?
It was awesome to have everyone up here in Fresno. Like, it's not close. It's
exactly,
you know, 5-6 hour drive. So
as I said to not only head coach Jake, but Jake Newman, you know, all of your teammates, like, for a group that has had the blessing of being at home against Peninsula, home against every San Diego section opponent in the regionals, this wasn't just a road match in the sense of going to a state championship. This was a true road match, because you're playing against the only Clovis Unified School District team, you know, that qualified for a state final. But you guys relish that. Like when you guys have gone to Loyola or Servite or Bosco, you guys relish that.
Yeah, I like to think we play better away. Like at home, it's always kind of a battle getting people there, and you know, trying to, you know, show off for our friends. Right, we come out here and we know we're going to have an away crowd cheering against us, so it's all business, and we just, you know, we go out, we play, and we play better away for whatever reason. We just compete, we get fired up.
Absolutely.
So it's great.
Last thing, when people, I mean, obviously, you know, Mater Dei is probably first and foremost recognized and respected as a football school. You know, they've had their state championships, you know, but the fact that there can never be another school and another team that can say that they were the first in California history. Like, has the magnitude of that like washed over you guys, or will that take the trip back the 99 and the 405?
It'll take a while to kind of.
Or even when you're sitting like in a quiet moment in graduation tomorrow, just being like, damn, we did that.
Yeah, I mean, even the CIF championship hasn't settled in yet. I've been going. I think now that I'm graduating, settling down, like, all of us can get a chance to sit back and reflect on, like, we really did that. Like, we went in. We really had to start, you know, a rough start to the year. A lot of injuries. We're battling through different, you know, guys being out. We had to fill some spots, and I just looking back, like, it's such a great year, and, you know, just it's a great feeling. I don't think that's going to settle in for quite some time. I got to do some reflection, but it hasn't even hit me that I'm not on the team anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm done. So
awesome, man.
It's a surreal feeling for sure.
Well, you were a roadblock personally and as a team to so many people's goals, and obviously there was no roadblock for Mater Dei in the postseason. Now and forever, the first state champions in California history. Cameron, well done.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.